No.
Okay, I'd like to call the regular city council meeting to order for December 11th, 2023. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'm looking for a motion to approve the minutes from November 27th, 2023 workshop.
I'll make that motion.
Donnie makes the motion.
Second it.
Gary seconds it. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to approve the minutes for November 27th workshop. I also would like to get approval of the minutes for November 27th, 2023 city council meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Gary makes the motion.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds the motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Next, we have additions to the agenda, and I have several things that I'd like to add. One would be to add permission from the city council to hire an interim city administrator. The second one would be exempt the Pierz basketball group. Third one would be a ZipRecruiter. And the fourth one is acknowledgement and consent and agreement of the city. And then I would like to subtract the RIPSOD mutual aid agreement. I don't know if anybody has anything else. I know that was a mouthful.
I know maybe I can just add it with the ZipRecruiter, but just kind of a budget for advertisement for the city administrator position.
Yeah, that'd be
I
good.
just want to be transparent with that so we can get a budget going for, I think, ZipRecruiter. You know, Lydia contacted me today, so that's like 24 a day. And then, you know, put a budget ad on there for Facebook and for Indeed for now.
Right. Yep. Okay. So what you want to touch base on that then, Jackie,
Yeah.
when we get to that point? Bob, do you have anything? You know, Gary, Donnie, Sarah, nothing? Okay, so if I,
I'll make the motion to approve the agenda with the new additions and the one subtraction.
Donnie makes a motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, Jackie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. So, first, you want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to close our regular council meeting.
Donnie makes a motion to close the regular council meeting.
I'll second it.
Jackie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Do you hit pause or something?
Oh, keep going.
Okay, so we are, this is for a public hearing for vacating an easement for the industrial park. For TBC, it is Lot 1, Block 2. It's an easement that RIPSOD has, I believe, right, Bobby? So we're looking for any questions for anybody. Any questions from anybody sitting out here? Okay, one more time, third time, any more questions? Nope, okay. So I would like a motion.
I'll make a motion to close the hearing then.
Okay, Donnie's making a motion to close the hearing.
I'll second.
Jackie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried. Then I need a motion to reopen.
I'll make the motion to reopen the regular council meeting.
Donnie makes a motion to reopen the regular council meeting.
I'll second it.
Gary seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried to reopen the meeting. So I would like to get a motion to, for resolution 2023-1211-6. It's a resolution for vacating the easement in industrial park. It's Lot 1, Block 2. If I can get a motion for that.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Donnie makes the motion.
I'll second it.
Gary seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried for the resolution 2023-1211-6, the resolution for vacating the easement in Industrial Park. It's Lot 1, Block 2. The second item is a public hearing for our final budget and levy. We are looking at a levy increase of 9%. The levy in 2023 was a total of $356,734. That would make it increase to $388,840 in 2024. The budget, as Kyle Bednard stated in a preliminary one, is that it's the first time he said that we've had a balanced budget since he was clerk. But it always is, the budgets are always evolving, but it gives us a good base to work from in 2024. So I just need a motion to approve the budget.
Do we have to do the public hearing portion of that, Bob?
Yeah, this is the truth and taxation public
Okay.
hearing, so you're going to want to close the regular meeting.
Oh,
and then
To close and
open a
reopen
public hearing.
Okay.
and then ask again for comments.
Can I get a motion to close?
I'll make the motion to close the regular council meeting.
Okay, Donnie makes a motion to close the regular council meeting.
Second it.
Gary seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Is there any questions on?
So now I need to make the motion to open.
I'll make the motion to open.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Jackie makes a motion to open.
I'll second it.
Gary seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Does anybody here have any questions about their levy or budget? Going once, going twice. Anybody have any questions on? Bob, do you have a question? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It's number two. The third time, does anybody have any questions on our levy or budget? Okay,
Then I'll make the motion to close the public hearing for the final budget and levy.
Donnie makes a motion to close the hearing.
I'll
Second.
second.
Jackie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, so I would then we have final budget and levy approval. That'd be for resolution 2023-1211-1. If I could get a motion to approve that.
Make a motion to approve that.
Gary makes a motion.
I'll second.
Jackie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. For resolution 2023-1211-1, that's the final budget and levy approval. Next thing is the decertification of the TIF, 1 to 9 for the Roach housing. That would be resolution 2023-1211-2. So what that is a TIF program that Roach Housing was under, and it's prorated and it's ending, I believe, the end of this year. So what I'd like to do is just get an approval to approve resolution 2023-1211-2.
I'll make that motion.
Donnie makes the motion.
Second it.
Gary seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So we got approval for decertification of TIF 1-9 for Roach Housing, which is resolution 2023-1211-2. Next, we have Tina Atrempa. She is here to say a few words. And Tina, you're welcome to sit up here if you would like to, too.
Probably need to turn the microphone
Oh,
on.
okay. Yeah, that'd help.
We would like everybody to hear, yes.
Yes.
Mayor, council, and residents of Pierz. My name is Tina Otremba. I've been married to Bob for 23 and a half years. As many do not know yet, Bob has resigned as of December 1st. His last day will be December 29th, and I'm here today to recognize Bob's 23 and a half years of service to the city of Pierz. Bob graduated from Pierz Healy High. He started his career on the Pierz Golf Course in 2000 as Assistant Park Complex Superintendent for 3 years. He was careful on how he handled equipment, took good care of the course and the campers. He was always responsible, helpful, and hardworking. Bob became the city's Public Works Superintendent in 2003, where he served for 16 years, maintaining the city's equipment, streets. He was one of the project managers for the street repairs. He kept the electricity on as he worked with Minnesota Power in the storms. He plowed endless hours of snow to keep our streets clean and safe. He worked with the police officers, the sewer and water district, as well as the golf course employees in the city hall, going to endless meetings weekly. He was in contact with residents and business owners daily, being respectful, kind, and helpful. He's always solving a problem. And with all of Bob's knowledge and skills with the city of Pierz, he then became the city administrator in 2019, where he has faithfully and responsibly served for 4.5 years. He's been a man of integrity who's always been financially responsible. He was always looking out for the employees and the residents. Bob has always wanted good for this city. And wanting to continue to serve the city of Pierz, he started his career there in the fire department in 2007, where he has served for 16 years. He received multiple community service awards and even a Firefighter of the Year award. As a good steward of finances, being organized and honest, he also served as a secretary on the fire department for 3 years. Bob will continue to serve as a firefighter for the residents and the community and the surrounding communities. And as Bob and our family move forward into this new season of our lives, I ask the people of Pierz and others who know Bob to reach out to him and say thank you. Bob needs to hear your words of affirmation. And I'd like you to honor him by calling him, messaging him, posting positive things about him. You can stop here at City Hall, leave messages. You can write letters to us at our address at 305 Peter Avenue in Pierz, or even bring them into the City Hall. Bob loves this city, and he has loved serving you and sacrificing for you. So please show your respect to him. And I thank you, residents, for your support. Thank you, council, for letting me speak. And to Bob, we will continue to trust our mighty God, who is our mighty counselor. I love you and I support you. Well done, good and faithful servant. So thank you.
Thank you, Tina, it was really nice. Bob, thank you for your years of service too. I think all of us on the council feel the same way.
Agreed.
If any of you guys would like to say something, you're welcome to obviously.
I have mine saved for his last city council meeting in due fashion.
Okay, so let's move on. We have the floodplain ordinance. It's in pursuant with the NFIP, National Flood Insurance Program. It's something that we need to approve. I believe. So if I can get.
So, Mr. Mayor, it's just an introduction to this ordinance, and I don't know if they did run through planning and zoning. They had a chance to look at it, so this is just a simple introduction to the ordinance, so then the process for regular ordinance approval will move forward.
Okay,
So,
thank
just an introduction at this point.
okay, thank you. So if I can get approval, do we need to?
So then this is for the public hearing then?
So you'll have to do a notice of a public hearing and then go through that entire
We really don't need
process.
approval, we're just.
So if there's any questions on it for now would be,
Okay. Do you guys have any questions on it? Gary?
Nope.
No, I don't either. You, Jackie? Good? Okay,
So
then we have
then-
League of Cities.
Do we just recommend that the public notice hearing be then for the next city council meeting, or is it
Yeah,
ready
we
to
can
go
do
for
that.
that?
Yep.
So why don't we, I would like to recommend that we do the notice of the public hearing for the floodplain ordinance on our next city council meeting.
It'd be the 26th, I think we'd have to go to Tuesday, because the 25th is Christmas on Monday.
I would recommend that we do the 28th. I know normally we do Wednesdays, but
Okay, Well, it works for, I can work
Some people
around.
have Tuesday as their Christmas Eve, Christmas Day thing too, so maybe Thursday would be the best. Is anybody okay with Thursday?
Thursday?
Sure.
Recommend that last city council meeting be the 28th then of December. And then that notice of public hearing then be also the 28th. We can probably do that right away, you think, Bob?
Sure.
At 7 PM and then open and close it? Okay, perfect.
Do we want to vote on that?
Yep, so that's would be my,
Give me
well,
the
there's
motion.
two different recommendations, so
I'll
make
second
a
those.
make a motion for the last council meeting to be on the 28th.
Yep. At 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay, if Jackie makes a motion,
I second it.
Donnie seconds the motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And then I would recommend that the notice of the public hearing for the city's floodplain ordinance be also held on December 28th at 7:05 or whatever.
Okay, Jackie makes a motion,
I'll second that also.
Donnie seconds it for the public hearing, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Then we move to a League of Minnesota Cities. There's a liability coverage waiver form. And we are approving the waiver with the monetary, or we're approving not to sign we're not approving the waiver. Is that how it's read, I think, Bob?
Yeah, we want to check this council wants to check the box that says the member does not waive the monetary limits.
Right. So if I could get an approval for that,
I'll make that approval.
Donnie makes a motion to approve it.
Second it.
Gary seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Then we go to an exempt permit for St. Joseph's Church. They have a bingo, a night, February 4th, 2024. If I could get a motion to approve that.
Make a motion to approve that.
Gary makes a motion to approve the exempt permit for St. Joseph's Church.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Moving on, we have three resolutions. The first, they're interfund loans.
Wait.
Oh.
If you look farther down, it looks like there's another one for April 5th, a raffle.
What's
For
that?
St. Joseph's, there's a raffle for April
Put two of
5th as
them
well.
Oh, yeah, maybe we could do.
There's two different ones.
If you keep scrolling down, it's got April 5th, 2024 also on there.
Okay,
Which is a raffle, not.
I'll just write it.
matter.
April
I'm
5th,
just.
But yes, you're correct.
2024.
So we'll still approve both of them.
Yep,
Yep.
one shot.
Yep.
Yep. Do you want to make the approval? Or somebody want to make the motion to approve both those?
Make the motion to approve both of them.
Okay, so Gary makes a motion to approve exempt permit for St. Joseph's Church February 4th, and then also April 5th of 2024.
And I'll second that.
Donnie seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. So then we have the resolutions. We have three interfund loans where it's the loans to the golf course that we're moving into interfund loan with the city. The first one is 2023-1211-3. It's the electric fund to the golf fund. If I could get a motion for that.
I'll make the motion.
Donnie makes the motion. Second.
I'll second it.
Gary seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. The second one is 2023-1211-4. It's the storm water utility fund to the golf fund, interfund loan.
Make a motion to approve that.
Gary makes a motion.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. to approve the 2023-1211-4. The third one is Resolution 2023-1211-5. It's the general fund to the Gulf Fund loan.
Make a motion to approve that.
Gary makes a motion.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds the motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. A motion carried for the 2023-1211-5. That's the general fund loan to the Gulf Fund. Okay, so we have that. Okay, then let's go to these other ones that we added. And then the first one, let's do this one first. We'll do the exempt status for the Pierz basketball committee. I think it's through Frosty's. They're looking at raising some money for a possible basketball court. And I think they're going to do it through some charitable gambling at Frosty's, I believe. And they'd like to get exempt status for that.
I'll make a motion to approve the exempt permit for the Pierz Boys Basketball Club.
Jackie makes the motion.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds the motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried for the exempt status for the basketball group. Then let's do, why don't we do the ZipRecruiter? If you want to touch base on that.
I got a message today from Lydia and we kind of chatted about it back and forth. She was setting up and getting all of the postings done for us. And then I kind of prompted me to be like, well, we kind of need to talk about a budget for all of them. So I told her to hold off on posting. She gets a 3-day kind of free trial, and then it's about $24 a day after that for the posting. It would be my recommendation that we kind of have that going at the $24 a day for the rest of the year, and then come January 2, pull it and see if we've gotten any applications, or we can check weekly if we're getting any applications, and then we can pull it at that time. Otherwise, another recommendation that I would make is, I know Pro Resources will have the ability to put stuff on there eventually. Then another recommendation could be to potentially just do a $100 monthly budget to Indeed. And then do a $100 monthly budget just to Facebook for the postings, to boost those postings, just from that standpoint. And then it's based on a click. So it's kind of like they click and apply, they kind of get that. That's where that kind of is. But the idea of giving it a boosted post is so that you get to the top of the list.
Yep.
The older a posting gets, the less traffic you get. So it would be my recommendation until Pro Resources can be fully submitted on, that we do get that traffic going, along with the posting to the paper. So
Once that's part of the Pro Resources.
Then we can remove those posts.
But do we still pay the $24 a day? We're just paying
I'm
them
not
for Pro
sure.
Resources? Or
no,
is
Pro
this-
Resources would have their own, how
Yeah.
they would do it. So we'd have to wait to see what they have to say.
So my 2 cents is that if we can do the Indeed, actually, I like your idea of maybe having a budget of like $100. I'm not real big on spending $24 on ZipRecruiter
Yeah.
a day, because
I think your money's better spent on Facebook and Indeed with the traffic and how our community utilizes its research. And I'm not sure the money is necessarily there for ZipRecruiter.
Right.
But we have it on the League of Minnesota Cities, and then having it on Indeed, and then having it on Facebook, I think would be the best. And then
think
we
so.
hold off on ZipRecruiter.
and you see we have
Until-
we have it with League of Cities.
Yep,
Yeah.
and that's free as far as Dion said, because we're
What do
members.
what do you think, Lydia? Is
Do you
that-
think as a person looking for jobs, ZipRecruit, Indeed and Facebook are probably your best bets?
Yeah.
So I would hold off. I mean, kudos to them for coming to us with that,
Yeah, it's
first.
awesome,
And,
yeah.
so it would be my recommendation that we just put a $100 monthly budget to Indeed and then $100 to Facebook.
So that'd be $200 a month to get us through December.
Yep.
I just want to tell you guys, thank you too for Tony and Lydia for your help with this too. It's nice having your guys' perspective, because you're a little bit younger than me anyway. I don't know about everybody, but it's nice having your perspective on what, people are looking, the media sources they're looking through for those jobs. So, can I get a motion, or do you want to make a motion, Jackie?
Yeah, I mean,
$200?
I would make a motion that, we go ahead with the postings on Indeed and Facebook for a budget of $100 a month to be boosted.
Yeah, so Jackie's making a motion for that?
And if we can't get the budget for Facebook at $100 a month, if there's a daily budget, just kind of average that out to be as close to that $100.
Do you want to go?
Price for
do
the
you-
Morrison County Record also.
I think because we're government, I'm not sure.
They charge, it's
What are-
$60 to $80, depending on
Yeah, I
how
would
big it
say
is.
as long as they all are within that $100, it'd be fine.
Yeah, do you want to go like 150 or something, or just go? So we're at 200. Should you just go 250 just in case we're missing something?
I would say just do straight 300 for the
Okay, good.
paper.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's just go $300. You want to do
Yeah.
a motion for $300?
I'll do a motion for $300 between the three different areas.
Okay, Jackie makes a motion for a budget for advertising for city administrator at $300
A month.
budget.
A month.
Per
A
month,
month.
A month.
Yeah, a month, yep.
While it's,
I'll second,
until the job is filled.
yes, until the job is filled.
Yeah,
I'll second that.
okay, Donnie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried. Thanks, Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense what you said there. Okay, then, what I'd like to talk about is, I did talk to League of Cities. We are pursuing, an interim, administrative, city administrator, to probably bridge our gap between, Bob leaving and hiring a new person. So they said there's one of two ways of doing it. We can keep going through the council and doing votes on it, on different things for hiring, or because of the situation we're in, the mayor could have authority to move forward with the hiring of the interim manager. And obviously with talking to you guys, I wouldn't do it unless we talked about it individually or what have you. But so I don't know if you guys are okay with me handling that
Yep.
spot?
I am. I don't know. What do you think?
Yep.
Sarah, you're okay with it? Jackie, you're okay with it? Okay, if I could get a motion for that, and then we can move forward with it.
Make a motion for the mayor to hire interim administrator.
Okay, Gary makes a motion for the mayor to have the authority to hire an interim city administrator.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. So, the next thing would be, I believe, are the department reports.
I have a
Yeah.
question. Sorry, it's a little off topic.
No, go ahead.
But with the vacancy of this, did we get that posted? Or are we just going to appoint? What did we decide on
As
that?
far as for the interim,
For the deputy clerk, because his
Oh.
position is over,
For the
right?
clerk.
Or the clerk, yeah, just for the clerk.
wait, I'm missing something, sorry about that.
Are we going to hire a clerk?
Oh,
we
I
going
mean,
to
I haven't had any responses.
Have we posted it?
I
For
don't believe so.
applications?
I can pick somebody. I was kind of waiting, but if you want to post something, we can. I guess I'm talking to a couple of people. I'd like to pursue that.
I would like
first.
them to still apply and then all of us still interview them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think it would
Well,
make
yeah.
sense for us to do a posting for the clerk position
If you want to,
and then
yeah,
it can go through still, but then we can give the community opportunity
Sure.
if they'd like to
Absolutely.
fill it out. Just with both of this, I have a feeling sick kids happen and life happens, and if we don't have a quorum, we're,
yeah.
so the sooner we can get that, so not to kind of add that to
Well,
the
if you
meeting,
wanna-
but.
if you want to post, Jack, you have or
Yeah, I mean,
work on
I
it.
would like to kind of make a motion to get this posted too, just to get that out there, and then they can apply as well, so it's just done. And if the people you're talking to want to apply too, then we can just get
Right.
it in there.
Yeah.
Because we'd have to have them apply regardless.
We don't necessarily have to have them apply. I can pick somebody for the
Okay.
interim. So they don't necessarily have to apply. I can bring them to according to League of Cities, I can bring them to the council and then they just have the council vote on it, so. we
Okay,
don't necessarily
either
have to-
way, I mean, I would just,
Yep, no, but if you want to put something in the paper, that's
yeah,
fine.
sooner rather than later, get
Sure.
somebody in here
Mhm.
with the new year starting.
Yep. So you want to,
Yeah, I mean, I would just like to make a motion to
okay,
post for the clerk position.
Second that.
all in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, motion carried. Okay, so are you good, Jackie?
Yeah,
Okay, so I guess we got department reports. We got Bob.
So last Friday, thanks to Jared and Kristen from SEH, they submitted the LRIP for Centennial Drive. So again, that's a $1.5 million grant for our current project is set at $2 million for that, so. And then the other thing I wanted to mention to the council, so Christmas Eve falls on a Sunday, Christmas Day falls on a Monday. So we'd be closed Monday and Tuesday that week, so the 25th, 26th, City Hall will be closed. And that's all I had. And I guess, Mr. Mayor, the other thing is the acknowledgement of consent, that addition, if you guys would consider that. So that acknowledgement, consent, and agreement of the city, that's for the TIF for
Oh,
classes.
yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
okay,
And we just have to sign that when we're all done, right?
yeah, and just approve it, I guess, also.
I thought we proved, you want to prove that?
Yeah, let's approve it tonight and then sign it.
I'll make a motion to approve the acknowledgement, consent, and agreement of the city.
Jackie makes a motion for the improvement, for the announcement.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds the motion. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. A motion carried, Bob. Then we have Tony, you're up.
Alls I have is Lydia's performance eval for, she was up for a wage increase on November 13th. And I would recommend to go with that increase. She has been a wonderful addition. She's helped me out a ton. She goes above and beyond. She keeps me on track when I'm a squirrel.
I think Lydia, you're doing a fabulous job. You're doing a really good job. I know you do a really good job out at the clubhouse and everything.
And even with everything that's been going on, the tasks that she's willing to pick up and just move with, and we've been getting stuff done.
Good. That's fantastic.
I'll make the motion to give Lydia her raise, well deserved.
Yep. Donnie makes a motion for Lydia's raise.
Second that.
Gary seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
One
Thank-
question that I would have on that is because it was due in November.
Yeah,
Do we-
pay-
do we-
pay-
do we
It's
back
based
that?
on, yep, November 13th, so she'd be
So
back.
We'll
paid to
back, pay her back to
November
that
13th.
date.
Yep.
Okay. And then the only other thing is I just want to say thank you to Bob. I'm not good with words at all, but I don't know where I would have been if you weren't my boss for the last year. You've taught me a lot, and I'm so grateful. And never seen a bad day. You've always been so kind, and your guidance has really made me grow. So thank you for that.
Appreciate that.
We are going to
Thanks.
miss you.
Thanks, Tony.
I agree.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Treasurer's report.
So as of November 30th, the statement balance was $2,031,513.18.
I'll make a motion for the treasurer's report.
Donnie makes a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
Second that.
Gary seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried for the treasurer's report. Then we got claims.
The claims for November were $410,925.10.
Okay, if I could get an approval for the claims report or motion for approval.
Make a motion to approve the claims.
Gary makes a motion to approve the claims.
I'll second it.
Donnie seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So we have updates. Anybody?
You're just gonna shake your head no?
Jared, you drove all this way to, well, I suppose you got the little
I do want to say that
Money, yeah.
the Christmas lights look really great.
What's that, Jackie?
Eric, the Christmas lights look really great.
They do.
Yes, I do love the Christmas lights.
Fantastic, and the upgrades that we did to those this year, great. Bob, great suggestion.
Yeah,
Great,
they're all
great
nice
putting
and
it in there.
Nice and bright.
And
I
all
like the
your
colors.
hard work in figuring out which ones to buy that would match and get it all going. It looks
Yeah.
really great.
Okay, so I think that is it.
I will make the motion to adjourn then.
Donnie makes a motion to adjourn.
I second that.
Gary seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, opposed? Motion carried to adjourn.